Hey guys, welcome back to jobs that I had known nothing about. Today is the day, finally, after my wife can tell you weeks and weeks and months of trying to get this bathroom prepped, that I am about ready to move forward with one of the bigger parts to finish it off, and that is painting the ceiling. Let me show you. You guys can see what we have going on here is, let me hit a light, is a pretty blank slate. This is the beautiful tile work that we had done in the bathroom, and believe me, if you saw it before, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that looks so much better than what it is. And our walls were a textured kind of a brownish orange color. And I got most of that done, and I got the walls smoothed out with and all the lines done, and I do need to do just a little bit more prep work up here on the ceiling. There's a couple nail holes and things like that I need to putty, and then it will be on to some paint. So the next step is going up to the store. I need to get some drop cloths to cover this tile, because the last thing I want to do is get any paint on the tiles at all. And I need to also pick up just some more painter's tape and a couple of plastic drop cloths to cover everything to make sure that it's protected well. But the first thing I'm going to do before I do any of that, give it time to dry, is take a little bit of joint compound and put it up on some spots up here on the ceiling. See if I can't get it covered up and give it a chance to dry real good before I start to paint. So this is about all I'm gonna need. This is just what this is a joint compound, just a general all-purpose joint compound. And I'm going to put it up here on the ceiling. And the idea behind this, more than anything else, is to make sure that I don't have any holes, so that when the paint goes on, it goes on nice and smooth. See if I can bring you guys in a little bit closer and show you what I'm doing here. So when I took the popcorn off this ceiling, I was as careful as I could possibly be, but I did leave a few holes. You have to be really careful when it comes to the paint, to the drywall tape and to the paper on the back of the drywall. And sometimes some of the ceiling didn't want to come off real good, and little pieces of it came with it. So what I'm doing is the marks, the spots where it gouged a little bit, I'm actually smoothing those over and filling in those holes. I'm gonna get some plastic drop cloths, tape all this off, make sure that the tile is protected, put some drop cloths down on the floor. By the time we get done with all the prep work and everything, that should be pretty well dry. I'll run around with my sanding block, sand it all down, make sure I didn't miss any spots, and we'll get started on painting a ceiling. Okay, so we have everything taped off. I'll show you what we got, hopefully all the way around. Got tape everywhere around, and then I don't know if it makes out on the camera or not, but I did put a clear drop cloth plastic all the way around the tub to protect everything. And now all that's left is to paint. Here we go. So I thought I'd show you guys what kind of paint we're going to use. Keep in mind, we're just painting the ceiling today, and this is what we're using. I used it on my son's room and it looks really good. It kind of comes, it's not a gloss, it's more of a flat look, and it spread really well and dried really quick. So we're going to go ahead and use this in the bathroom again. Again, this is just for the ceiling paint. Now, as far as the equipment I'm going to use, I'm just going to use this roller and this roll on. I'm not going to use one of those extension things for it. And if you guys haven't seen these are great. These are these pan liners, and you can put it in your pan, and it supports the weight of the pan and everything. And then when you're done, you just throw these away. They're like, I don't know, $1. They're like 89 cents a piece. You can get a whole pack of them up at Home Depot. We really like those. And here's the big reveal on the paint, what it looks like. Everybody has seen white paint before, but I thought I would show you real quick. We don't have to use a primer first. This is I believe, it's called Interior Ceiling Flat. It is paint and primer mixed together. So all you gotta do is one application. Hopefully, it may take 2 coats, I'm not sure. We'll do 1 coat. After I get it stirred up real good here, we'll do 1 coat. See how it looks. And then we'll go from there. Alright guys, here is the result of the first coat of paint on the ceiling. I'm going to let that dry, make a determination from there. It definitely is not perfect. I see some spots that I could have smoothed out better. It probably doesn't make out on camera, believe me, but believe me, I can see them. So guys, I am definitely not a perfectionist, but I'm not happy with the job that was done. I got to keep it real and keep it honest with you. What I missed in there was lines and divots, and where I actually put the joint compound up to cover things, I didn't smooth it out properly, and it wasn't sanded properly. So the paint job does not look that great. It's not something I'm happy with. Live and learn, right? I wish I was much handier than what I am, but I'm not. And I wish that I could show you guys that this is just like the easiest thing in the world to do, but it's not. I try to keep it real on this channel. So anyway, I'm scared to say leave a comment and let me know what you think, but I'm going to anyway. If you like watching somebody screw up, then you want to subscribe, because there's a lot more stuff to come. And I'm sure there's a lot more screwing up to come along with it. But the hope is that I'll get better. Now Timmy66 signing out for now. Everybody have a great day.